Hi, I'm Annie McDonald with your Skill Builder Minute, speaking to the void. Keep yourself engaged in order to keep your audience. One of the biggest shockers to presenters who are new to delivering webinars is the lack of feedback that you receive from participants. The silence can be deafening. When speaking to a group, we're used to seeing audience visual cues such as facial expressions and verbal cues such as laughter or groaning. Even breathing can be better than silence. Speakers tend to rely on this feedback, and we respond to the audience response. However, when presenting in a webinar, you are virtually speaking to a void, and that can have a surprisingly daunting effect on even the most seasoned speaker. When speaking to a live audience, there may be some attendees whose eye contact or encouraging expressions are enough to keep you presenting with momentum. Without this feedback, there is the potential for speakers to lose confidence, and this in turn can cause a fade out in enthusiasm, and the momentum can quickly spiral downward. The best way to avoid fade out is to be forewarned of the danger. If you're aware of the imminent silence, you can recognize the effect that it could have on your delivery. I have a few tips here that will help you start out like a seasoned pro. First, be prepared. Practice your presentation. The less you have to worry about the mechanics of presenting, the more you can polish the delivery. Next, set up your surroundings. Propping a mirror nearby is a great way to help keep yourself on and upbeat. Post within sight a single note such as "speak up," and use small reminders like this to avoid bad habits. Next, keep it natural. Include cues in your notes to help keep your pacing and inflection natural. Build in pauses, conversational touches. Use language that follows normal speech patterns. Next, mix it up. Vary the pacing of the content delivery. If your slides are full of facts and bulleted data, add in transitional slides with examples of case studies. Switch the audience thought patterns from absorption of data to visualization. Most importantly, understand the context of webinar silence. You're typically speaking to a vastly splintered audience that is muted. Each connection could represent an individual at their desk or a group of people in a conference room. Maintain your confidence from start to finish. When the webinar is over, give yourself a hearty round of applause. You'll deserve it. That's your Webinar Skill Builder Minute. Thanks for joining me.